During the More to Move You sales event at Team Mazda, you can get 0% financing for 72 months on a new Mazda CX-50 or get $2,000 customer cash on a new Mazda CX-5. You choose your vehicle and the savings are yours at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
Okay, let's see where he is today. Where
He,
is
she,
Where is
they?
She, he, she.
Little
Oh,
elf.
what?
That's
Where
terrifying. That looks like
Vampire
a
elf.
crime scene.
This is like a rated R Christmas here.
Where in the heck is
Yeah,
that?
where is
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't.
There we
Where
are.
in the world?
Tucked behind the teleprompter, into the camera, under the woods, underneath the
my
candy
God.
cone. Yep,
Getting warmer.
right
Getting
there,
warmer.
right there. Yeah.
There it is.
Is it?
I'll
It's like that
be
scary
darned.
movie.
I didn't know
What
I
is
thought.
it?
I thought he was like up there somewhere.
Blair Witch Project?
Oh,
no,
the-
that's not it.
Well, the Blair
It's
Witch
the
Project would
red.
look like this.
Are there
Yeah.
scary Christmas movies?
Oh,
You
now
were
that's
gonna-
red too.
You broke it,
Man,
Oh.
you're gonna
Scary.
break that.
Yeah, that's be the Blair. You're
Yeah,
shaking.
well, it
I
sure
mean, that
would.
camera's
yeah.
got to be $150, $200. You're gonna break that.
Maybe 10.
That much?
Maybe $10. Yeah.
$10.
Yeah.
Welcome
I mean,
to
we
90s
went all
now,
out
sorry.
on these cameras. They've got to be at least in the 150.
You would think we've got
$150, $200
a
a
bajillion of
piece.
them
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
studio.
absolutely,
At least
yeah.
$8.
Yeah.
And you just
at least
smudged the
$8.
lens, and
But look at that, we still
Sydney
look good.
Folse is in the break room watching.
Our engineer.
Our
Chief
engineer, Sydney Folse, has the only power plug that's powerful enough to have the whole TV station plugged into it. It's in his office.
So we run like 220.
Coincidentally, you know where that is
230,
plugged
whatever it
into, and from time to time when you see faux pas on Channel 9, maybe because a squirrely little traffic anchor knows where that's plugged in.
Why did we let him know where that damn thing is?
I think he went and found it.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Hey, well, I was looking for Sydney one day, and I'm like, big square, a little box around it. The plug's this big.
That says don't touch.
Says don't touch.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't touch.
What's this
Break
button do?
glass in an emergency.
Exactly.
Or don't touch Johnny. It
And that
probably
was-
specifically says that. But you know what? That's why we got the backup Jenny here.
Right.
We need the Jenny for Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, don't touch Johnny or don't touch, comma, Johnny.
Oh. There might
Very
be two
different
signs.
HR
If you,
reports.
if you put the comma in the, well, never mind.
Makes a big difference.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! Speaking of
Where have
HR,
we
get us
gone
out of this
today?
conversation, please, and thank you. The forecast.
Yes.
Okay, so starting off cold, but it's actually a warming trend the next number of days.
Yeah, so if you don't like the cold, just wait a couple minutes.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
That's
That's
true.
Louisiana weather,
How
right?
are our friends in Bay St. Louis today?
Yeah, they're not too bad. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate the segue. They're doing good. They actually have a much prettier shot out there. That's why I'm showing it. It's less dreary there than it is here. They're starting out mostly sunny. For us, it's going to take a couple of hours. We are starting in the Baton Rouge area mostly cloudy, but we'll break out to mostly sunny skies. Very similar to yesterday. Just a little bit of a colder start. Oh, there we go. Another degree coming off the top. 35 degrees, so you definitely want to grab that jacket. We don't have a light freeze here, but in the northern part of the viewing area, Macomb at 31. And there you see yesterday's high. We only made it into the upper 50s yesterday, and today we're going to be near that mark, upper 50s to near 60 degrees. One more cold start for tomorrow morning, and then that's it. We're going to start warming things up. We've got a dry weather pattern the remainder of the work week. We've got a warming trend going into the weekend where we'll find ourselves right back to highs in the 70s as the roller coaster continues. We do have some clouds. It's hard to make out here on the zoomed in satellite. As we zoom out, you don't really see that much in the way of rain. Still have a big bubble of high pressure on top of us, and it looks like the rain chances are actually going to be days away. Matter of fact, it looks even more dry, more stable as you look up higher in the atmosphere on the water vapor, that little orange stripe about to make its way over here. So it looks like the cloud cover will start to break apart over the next couple of hours. Our high temperature for today is going to be very close to 60 degrees, still relatively cooler than we should be this time of year. And then, as I mentioned, there's that one more cold start tomorrow morning. Not expecting any light freezes for tomorrow morning, but we will make it down to around 40 degrees in the Baton Rouge area. So what about that next chance of rain, that elusive next chance of rain? Because it's definitely not over the next couple of days. So here comes the next incoming front, the next significant front, as it were, as we get to the weekend. This is Sunday morning, and there's the front, there's the rain. Looks like a sure thing, right? Well, not so fast, my friend. The rain completely falls apart. The front moves through, but we don't really get any rain with it. So again, our rain chances over the next 5 to 7 days are very, very limited. So it makes sense that the rain amounts over the next 5 to 7 days are also limited. Maybe a trace up to less than 1/4 of an inch. So it's a really good deal that we got all of that rain last week. Remember that really wet day Thursday last week? We got all the rain that we needed, so we could take a few days off from the rain. Highs near 60 degrees for today. Again, starting mostly cloudy, becoming mostly sunny. And then for tonight in the Baton Rouge area, getting down to about 40 degrees, and it will be a cold one. But here come the warm temperatures. temperatures as early as tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be knocking on the door of 70 degrees. And then if you like those 70s, you're going to like Friday and Saturday. Again, the weekend rain chances, they're there. They're not zero, but they're definitely small and nothing worth canceling your outdoor plans. So that's good news. 7:07, about to be 7:08. Johnny A., hopefully the roads are cooperating out there.
I'm dodging, is that state police? I'm dodging state police there. Uniform Patrol has made it into the studio. We're looking okay on 10 coming out of Gonzales. 12 getting a little slow right here. Juban on ramp, hop up on the interstate, and that's where you start to slow down. Single-digit speeds in some sections, Juban to Range, and then when you get into EBR, starts to slow down right past the Amite before you get to O'Neill Lane, and then we are seeing some backup at the 10-12 merge right past the Jefferson-Drusilla area, and we'll see that on our interactive drive time camera. On occasion, this far right lane will back up. You can see the brake lights as you make your way over the interstate, over to I-10 from I-12, and then from the 10-12 to downtown, right past the City Place area, College Drive exit. On I-10 West, it slows down from right at the top of the College Drive overpass to about the City Park Lakes. Bridge traffic slow coming in from Port Allen as well from LA1. It is 7:08. This is WAFB 9 News Now. Some headlines you might have missed this morning on The Big Show. Liz and Matt next.
Coming up on 7:10, a few things we're following for you today. Perhaps the biggest thing, one of the biggest issues, a budget conversation, not even a conversation, a meeting at Metro Council talking Baton Rouge and the city parish. What do they choose to do with the mayor's budget? Now, a number of things can happen here, Liz. The mayor has proposed his budget, a lot of cuts. Do they go with some of this? Do they work an amalgam? Does the Metro come up with one of their own? Big conversation.
Well, just yesterday we saw the public defender's office and supporters of that office rally in front of City Hall asking Metro Council members to vote no on that proposed budget. In this current proposal, they would lose about $500,000, which obviously they're already strapped for funding. They're already strapped to help. But could this mean that people could go without legal counsel? That's why they're asking those council members to vote no. We're going to keep our eyes on this meeting, obviously, have a crew there tonight and let you know what comes out of it and whether that proposal passes.
It's not just that. Also today, when it comes to the special Metro Council meeting, the pay plan for fire and police employees, right? So a lot of conversation has been had about things that the mayor does not want to cut into, meaning law enforcement, fire protection, that kind of thing, revising the pay plan for those departments, renewing contracts for their medical services, health care provisions,
Cancer
that kind of thing.
screenings.
Exactly right. We talked a lot about that. All that today at the Metro Council meeting. They may want to put on some coffee. That's going to last a while.
It's going to be busy. Our I-team is following this story as well. Staying on top of this 9 News alert, officials tell us another inmate died at the Elaine Hunt Correctional Center. This is in St. Gabriel. The Department of Corrections identifying that inmate as Justin Rice. Keep in mind, he is now the second inmate to die at the facility within just the past 2 weeks. Officials are now awaiting that autopsy for Rice. As soon as our I-team gets that, we're going to push those details through your phone through the 9 News app.
Let's talk school safety, because there is a K-12 task force meeting today, actually just in a couple hours. These are not new conversations. They are continuing conversations. It's kind of ever-changing ways, best practices when it comes to keeping the kids safe in K-12. What do they come up with today? Where do they push their recommendations? Well, we'll see what they have to say.
You know, at the same time, at the same building, a DOTD roadshow is happening for the Baton Rouge region. Now, highway construction priorities and projects. Which projects are the top priority? Perhaps, shall we tease, the new View, Newbridge. Well, look at the parishes on your screen. Ascension, EBR, the Felicianas, all of the surrounding capital area parishes. Well, what are those top priorities? They're going to talk about that at the state capitol today at 10 o'clock.
Hey, let's go Christmas tree shopping. You already got yours up and running. Did you go the fake route? A lot of folks are doing that. But our Matt Venezia was actually live this morning up at Windy Hills Farm, right? Ethel, Christmas tree farm. It's fantastic. They grow their own, Liz, and so it takes a few, 3 or 4 years depending on what you're looking for and the rain, that kind of thing. But it's kind of neat.
Yes, most of the time, if you go to a Christmas tree farm around, or stand rather, around the capital area, you don't know where the trees come from. Perhaps they come from other states.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
But that's why Matt Venezia was in Ethel this morning at Windy Hills Farm, talking with the family and the owners of it. Would they say they've seen the demand for these real trees grow, which has been great in turn. Look at that.
That's what you did. It's growing.
In turn, great business for this family here. So if you're interested in perhaps a fun family activity this weekend and you just haven't gotten around to getting that live tree yet, make your way to Ethel. It's going to be a great family activity while you support a local family in need.
Check this out this evening at 6:30. A special tonight through our parent company, Gray Media, chatting with local journalists from coast to coast and talking with local folks from all across the country about what it means to be we the people.
It's the stories that shape America. For celebrating 250 years, as we will eventually celebrate America's birthday in the next year. That special will be airing live tonight at 6:30 right here on WAFB. You can also stream it on WAFB.com and the 9 News app. But think about that, a culmination of journalists all around the country telling these great stories of what makes this country us.
Yeah, there's a lot to celebrate. And again, to your point, next year the big 250, but why wait? Start telling the stories.
Absolutely. I can imagine there's a lot of stories to tell. Even between the four of us, imagine all of America's rich history. That's
Some
a lot
of those are
stories
like
to tell.
R-rated. I don't know if we could tell all of those.
Well,
but
we would focus on the highlights. Yes. He is just getting to the point. Just getting to the point where we let him back
State
on the air.
Police is literally on the other side of the
That
wall
Christmas
waiting
tree,
to
that
check
Christmas tree farm.
Ethel.
I love the
That's a good
smell
spot.
of it. In fact, Benny's has the squirts, for the
Justin Alford was on here
Right.
earlier
There's gotta
talking
be a
about
better way to
that.
say that.
Yeah.
the Christmas tree squirt for the inside of your car.
When you
The
go through the
scents.
car wash, yes, they're infusing the pine tree scent into the car wash.
Love that.
Yes.
I love
the
that.
squirts. I don't know. Johnny's caused enough trouble today. Just wait for it. We'll see if he comes back in the next 10 minutes.
Toyotathon has arrived at Team Toyota. Don't miss your opportunity to get our lowest prices of the year with our lowest payments of the year during our biggest sale of the year. Save thousands on every new Toyota right now during Toyotathon at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.